Daniel Gafford is out there with Mobley. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Daniels in at the point. And for the Pistons, they've got Wiggins. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Ware in at the two-guard spot. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Here's Daniels. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide-open teammate.
Poked away. The pass to Simons. Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Brown outside. Down low. Gafford. Siakam pulls it in. Next game for the Charlotte Hornets. It was a loss to the Heat in Miami. And Isaac throws it down.
You got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Now we go to David Aldridge, who spoke with James Borrego. David.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam. Slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. DeRozan against Isaac. And DeRozan kicks to Mobley. Brown the pass to Daniels. No good with the triple. Detroit with the ball. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Isaac. To the inside. And Wiggins throws it down.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
So impressive the way Siakam has emerged as a #1 scorer.
He has a great handle for his size. The length is hard for any defender to deal with, whether Siakam's back to the basket or facing up.
Now, here's DeRozan. Charlotte no good that time either.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Pass to Simons. On the wing, Wiggins. Shoots from the high post. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Charlotte trailing. And now here comes Daniels. Leading the break. Throwing the jam by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
Here's Ware. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Mobley.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
A different look here for Detroit. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Josh Hart in for Wiggins. Charlotte also making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Advia subbed in for DeMar DeRozan.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Ware dishes to Whiteside. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
The Pistons making a change here. Eibel's checked in. And then for Charlotte, Brissett has checked in for Mobley. Kisper comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Daniels. Now, here's Siakam. And he finishes nicely on the way. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Kicks it to Avdia. Lets it go from deep. Kispert, no good. For the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Hornets trail by 4. Dunn outside. Aldridge. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Simons, the pass to Thibault. Passes it to Simons. Siakam against Dunn. The drive by Siakam. That one doesn't go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Now, here's Avdia. Defended by Thibault. Dunn kicks to Aldridge. Avdia, defended by Thibault. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Avdia.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The drive by Siakam. Good on the bucket. Siakam's got 6. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Avdia, the pass to Kispert. And there's the pass to Avdia. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Pistons lead it. Pass to Simons. Stolen by Avdia. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Here's Kispert. Here's Brissett, covered by Siakam. And here's Avdia. Brissett, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Detroit. They're up by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. On the court for the Hornets, Dunn is out there with Kispert. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Avdia. And it's Brissett in at the 4. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Checking in for the away team.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 2. This is to Avdia. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. There's Siakam. Wiggins outside. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded closely. Siakam, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Poke loose. Thibault with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Floats it up there for Siakam. Now the feed to Avdia. Rebound by the Pistons. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. the former 27th pick overall, said, "Not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming." Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you'd have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now, so I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
The first free throw is good. Detroit making a switch here. Ware's checked in. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Mobley, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Brissett. Jaylen Brown's checked in for...
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Mobley. Defended by Hart. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Mobley. Driving to the basket, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does.
And the Hornets making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Knocked away. Isaac with the steal. Here's Ware, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
It's stolen by Brown. And even 3-on-3 break. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Ware kicks to Siakam. Pass to Ware. On the wing, Wiggins. He's covered by Daniels. 4 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Gafford. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Whiteside's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
To the floor for your Pistons, Hassan Whiteside.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Brown against Isaac. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Gafford trying to break free. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Simon, he's checked in for the Pistons. And a switcher also for Charlotte. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And that one's good. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
The Hornets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And it's tied up with that one. And Simons has got the ball here for Detroit. Here's Ware. Look at that.
Nice.
I tell you, Isaac has great vision for a big man. Can see over defenders easily thanks to that size.
DeRozan against Wiggins. passes it to Brown. And he drives in. Aldridge trying to break free, and it's blocked. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. The Pistons making a change here. Eibel's checked in. There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game.
Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
Here's Ware. Hold on!
You got to buckle up on that one.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Brown. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Brown's got it all tied up now for Charlotte. 50 seconds left here in the second. Over to the left wing. Here's Ware. He's covered by Brown. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. For three. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. There's the pass to Thibault. Here's Ware. He's covered by Brown. Oh, what a play! And the serious dunk to finish it off. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. It's his first trip to the line.
For the Hornets, Jaylen Brown.
First one falls for him.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Wiggins surveying the floor. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Coach James Borrego, what is going to make the difference in the second half?
Well, we need a good start. We're going to talk to the guys right now. They got to come out with the same energy they started the game with. Attack mode.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit, and trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pistons shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Siakam is out there with Isaac. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Weir in at the 2 spot. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Brown the pass to DeRozan. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. DeRozan's got the first basket of the third quarter for Charlotte.
Did you see the height he got on his vertical? I would love to see DeMar DeRozan hit the offensive glass more often.
Here's Ware. He's covered by Daniels. Wiggins, right side. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hornets.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be... flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Hart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Bledsoe comes in for Anthony Simons. Bledsoe passes to Wiggins. To the wing right side. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Isaac finds Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Isaac goes in. And the rejection by Gafford.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And that one is good. Now it's a 6-point Hornets lead.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Here's Wiggins, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Andrew Wiggins solid when he goes at the rim. Can slice through a defense, adjust to get that shot off from any angle.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And for Wiggins, you want him to attack more often.
Greg, when Andrew Wiggins is settling, the defense is winning. He knows how to draw fouls, and when you have an aggressive Andrew Wiggins, it's a good one.
Shot's good by Gafford. Gafford's got his first bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Bledsoe. It's blocked.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Basket counts. 16 points for Jaylen Brown.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
DeRozan scanning the floor. And there's the foul. He'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Whiteside's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Charlotte also making some changes. Avdia comes in for Mobley. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Daniels. Gafford kicks to DeRozan. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Siakam finds Hart. Back to Siakam. Pass to Hart. Siakam up top. DeRozan defending. Here's Whiteside. And the rejection by Gafford. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the Pistons making a change here. Simons is checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Brissett comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Kispert subbed in for Brown. Here's Kispert. And again, the Hornets missing.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Hurt. Here's Whiteside. Nice D from Aldridge.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And it's done penetrating. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Out left to the wing. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And the Hornets miss again. Pistons trail by 5. Now, here's Hart. Pass to Whiteside. Now, Hart. He feeds it to Whiteside. And stolen by Dunn. Trying to end the drought. Avdia can't hit.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
Dunn looking over the floor. So the wing on the left. Avdia with it. No points in the game yet for him. Off target from outside.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
To me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Andrew Wiggins. Pass to Avdia. Now Kispert. With the drive, and he banks in the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The pass to Simons. That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Hornets lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Avdia out there with Mobley. Then there's Dunn, and it's Daniels in at the 2.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Thybulle, the pass to Simons. to the paint. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Isaac.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint. And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Simons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get, and that's something they also can take great pride in.
Siakam is checked in for Whiteside. Charlotte also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Brissett. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Avdia. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Dunn. Simons, the pass to Siakam. Isaac with the ball. Siakam left side. Over Daniels. Pass to Simons. 4 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off the shot. Isaac misses. Charlotte leading by 5. Brown wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Siakam passes to Isaac. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Brown fires. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Different look here for Detroit. Leonard comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Anthony Simons. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. 1 play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Evan is trying to keep him focused.
Thank you, David. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
To the middle, got a piece of it. Here is Daniels, defended by Thibault, and finished off by DeRozan.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And taken away by Brown. And a fast break now for the Hornets. DeRozan leading the charge. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from DeRozan. And it's a 10-point Hornets lead.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
Feeds it to DeRozan. Gafford kicks to Mobley. Charlotte moving it around. 6 to shoot. And here is Brown. Fires the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Thibault. Here's Ware. Shoots over DeRozan. Ware, no good. Here's Daniels. Nails the baby hook. Daniels has got the lead up to 12 now for Charlotte.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And Mobley throws it down.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Isaac outside. And Hart has it in the corner. Back to Wiggins. Passes it to Siakam. Here's Simons on the wing. Wiggins. A three. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown outside. Now here's DeRozan. Daniels with it. Now the pass to Brown. Over Wiggins. The shot misses. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hornets.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Charlotte making a switch here. Derek Favors checked in for Daniel Gafford. And this comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Matthews, he's checked in for Brown. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Daniels. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dunn with it. Isaac picks him up from 12 feet out. Here's Favors, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Now Siakam to the left side wing. Hart offline with his three. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win.